Hello. I watched this video and I purchased her YouTube course, if you will, whatever you want to call it, so that you don't have to. I'm going to do a review of it at the end of this video. So you can, if you don't want to hear me meandering and yapping, then you can just scroll ahead and you can find it, where I do an actual in-depth review of her course that she's sold, or should I say her document. Let's watch.
Yo, let me park my car real quick, y'all. We just hit.
Oh, listen. Anytime you have a call to action like link here with a link, it's probably a good idea not to do this and before you ask somebody to give you money. But I just got to hear this again.
Yo, let me park my car real quick, y'all. We just hit 80,000 subscribers, y'all. Hold up. Let me park my car. Let me put my lip gloss on. Y'all. Yes!
I bought DoorDash Viral YouTube Starter Pack so that you don't have to, and you shouldn't. So immediately, is it worth $11.11? Nope, not as it is, but it could be worth $100 if DoorDash would put some content in here. But now I want to just show you why she's charging $11.11. This may blow you away, or you may expect it. I don't watch DoorDash, so I wasn't aware of her particular belief system or theology, if you will. But I am now. When I saw the price, I immediately, even after just seeing her, literally, I've only watched maybe 10 minutes of DoorDash in my entire life. But when I clicked on the link, I instinctively knew that I needed to Google $11.11 because there was some connection between DoorDash and the price point, and that I kind of knew it was going to be telling. Should I say telling? So I'm going to show you. I'm not surprised by what I'm seeing. Numerology and spirituality, amplified energy, alignment and guidance, manifestation and wishes, other interpretations, wake-up call. 1111 can be seen as a reminder to pay attention to your thoughts and intentions, as they have a powerful impact on your reality. Hello, Satan. Divine guidance, spiritual connection. I'm not surprised, and even though I've only watched a total of 10 minutes of all of her videos, I immediately understood instinctually that there's a significance for this particular number. And also, I did get enough information, even despite the squealing and the screaming, to see that she is a New Ager. So when she speaks of God, she speaks of the New Age version of God, which isn't the biblical version of God. But that's for another video, which isn't going to be a video. But what I want to do is I want to review the actual document that I purchased for $11.11. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to, I'm only going to show this portion of it. I'm not going to show more, because it's not like I'm trying to dog on her hustle. I'm really not. I'm not trying to dog on her hustle. I'm a hustler too. I'm all about content creation and all about selling products. I'm all about all of this. But because of that, I can look at this document and I can just pick it apart and tell you why it's not worth anything. But it could be worth so much more if she would just put some effort into it. This is a low effort cash grab. And I'm not, okay, listen, girlfriend needs some money. Okay, that's fine. We all need money. But this document could have been so much better if it had just been explained. Like, what am I looking at? I made $3,000 this month from YouTube. No job, no degree. What am I looking at? From food delivery to full-time YouTube, How? Yeah. How? DoorDash, how? They told me to stop posting. Now I'm at 100,000 subs. Exactly how I blew up in 7 days. 5 things that made my videos finally go viral. And, you can read the rest on the screen because I'm not going to do anything but let it rest on the screen so you can read these titles. Plug and play. So these are not plug and play. So plug and play is, okay, you plug a appliance in and then you turn it on. But this is not plug and play. This is buy the document and wonder what it is you're looking at. DoorDash. You could be making so much money if only you would become a student of YouTube. Truly a student of YouTube. I'm not saying don't screech and don't scream and don't lose your mind and don't rant like a crazy person. I'm not saying don't do that because, in a way it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. But what I am saying is that maybe you should back up away from the computer for a little while and learn more about YouTube and then come back and recreate and revise this document and create something that's truly, truly valuable that people are going to love. Because to be honest with you, if somebody buys this document and doesn't think, what on earth did I just pay for? Then I have to question that person. And let me explain. None of these titles don't make no sense at all. The only way that these titles are going to make sense is if I understand exactly how to use them. Now, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't do YouTube. I just upload just snippets of my cats. I enjoy seeing people enjoy them. I enjoy seeing numbers. I enjoy seeing thousands of views on a 30-second clip. But I'm not a YouTuber, and I really don't want to be a YouTuber. And to be honest with you, if I was going to be a YouTuber, I would not rely on this document to get me started. I would want my money back. But I'm not here to bash on DoorDash. I'm here to explain to her how she could have created something that would have added value and you could have charged a lot more. Simply by explaining why I'm looking at these titles. Why am I looking at these titles? How am I supposed to use these titles? I can probably figure out how to use these titles and make a joke of it, but then if, God forbid, YouTube should push me out into the algorithm simply because because they do that. YouTube will push a video out into the algorithm, and if people engage with it, it'll push harder. If people don't engage, well, then you had your chance and you had your shot and you blew it. And I would hate to think that maybe YouTube would push one of my videos out to, 50, 60, 100 people or more, only to have them click not interested because they wonder, why is the now posting how I made $1,000 a month from YouTube, posting 5 times a day when I'm only posting once every couple of days? In other words, these titles don't make any sense unless you have the correct context in place, and you can't have that unless somebody explains to you how to get that context. This is where this document fails. This is where, I'm not going to ask for my money back because I'm doing a review of it and it wouldn't be ethical to do so. But if somebody buys this document, and that's what it is, it's a document, it's a PDF document. It's not a course, it's a document. And it's a very sparse document. It takes me exactly 2 seconds to scroll from the top of it to the bottom of it. Maybe 5 seconds. And none of it makes any sense because it's all just information without any context or explanation or nothing. It's a nothing burger. I mean, it's like if someone gave me a plate with a bone on it and there's no meat on it. Am I supposed to eat this? No, I can't. It's a bone. Essentially what I bought here is a bone for the sake of DoorDash manifesting some income. So I'm not really trying to be overly harsh, I promise, but I'm just trying to make a point that if somebody has something going where they have subscribers and they're getting people to comment, then those people and those comments and that engagement is precious, and it should be nurtured and it should be well cared for. And this document does not do that. It's a cash grab because it's not explaining to me how to use these titles. Now I can figure it out because, I've been on the internet for a while, so I can figure out how to take these titles and do something with them. But what would be the end result of that? Would it even work? No. I'm not saying not to use a formula, but don't sell somebody a formula without explaining what the ingredients are. You're giving me these titles, but you're not telling me how to use them. You're not giving me any instruction. You're just leaving me to think, okay, now what? So I'm supposed to just post a video that says exactly how I blew up in 7 days? Exactly how I lose all my subscribers in 7 days? Those subscribers who are here to see cat content. If I were to start I would have to start a new YouTube channel. I would be really curious, though, to start a new YouTube channel and then to do an experiment. And I'm actually thinking I might do that. But the reason that I would be able to do that is because I have years of experience on the internet with internet marketing, with copywriting, with driving traffic. So I understand, and I can see this and I can extrapolate the data that I need. But this document is for the newbie, but it's actually not for the newbie. It's actually for somebody who knows what they're doing, because that person would know what to do with this. But it needs more explanation. It needs more meat. It needs to be revised and redone and not sold until it's adequate. So that's it. I can't show you the rest of the document because that would not be fair. That would be unethical, like I said, and I don't want to get caught up in that kind of controversy. But, I see the potential of someone like Dodash. I see the potential of someone like Dante. I see the potential. But then I see that people, like I see Dante and he's really trying. He's struggling and he's trying. And I get that Dodash is struggling and trying in her own way too. But when you're selling something to somebody and you're screeching and telling them that it's full of value, and you're screaming, get rid of your job, get rid of your job, get on YouTube, and then you're selling this, come on, give me a break. So that's my review. I'm tired. I don't feel like going into a deeper dive on this. I'm just to say that just revise this and create something that adds true value to the marketplace, and then charge a little bit more. And don't be cute with this 11:11 stuff. Just walk away from all that stuff. You want to know the Lord, you want to know God, go to his word, go to the Bible. Just stay away from the new age stuff, because it's really going to make you crazy. Okay? It really is going to make you crazy. If a person wants to get less crazy, what they need to do is they need to get away from the new age. And I can promise you, okay, I'm done. All right. That was my review. And again, I'm not trying to be really, really harsh. I'm just saying that this could be so much better. That's it. Okay. Thanks for watching, if you did.